Hey, Saturday morning grind. Summertime, gotta get it. Even though we get it all year round, but we definitely finna take advantage of every moment. We gotta take advantage of every moment, folks. Let's get the bag. Nah, I'm just joking. Got an HVAC inspection this morning. Want to go ahead and knock this one out. I'm gonna take the rest of the afternoon off. I got 2 inspections. One for a real estate agent and one for a private owner. What's good? What's good? It is the tippy top. I'm gonna do a quick inspection real quick. So I'm just getting my software set up using company CAM. Gonna knock this thing out in. I think they want me to change the thermostat. So I'm just looking for the lockbox code here. What's good, folks? What y'all got going on today? Y'all taking a day off? Saturday? Or y'all HVAC grinding it? You on call? Alright, that ain't that. Just looking for my lockbox code here. There we go. Next time. What's good? I say trying to start at 365 membership. That's where it's at, man. Gonna start the Comfort 365 membership. There you go. Hey, you see mine? Oh, I told him, man, exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. I got a great membership at Comfort 365. I say we do a monitoring system and everything. I had a call on my Comfort 365 last week, or actually this week, that they had water in their drain pan. That's the only thing about when you sign up for no membership, though. You can be busy. Because I tell the people, my Comfort 365, let them know, free diagnostic. The only thing about it, you might be busy. I get that alert, hey, water in the drain pan. I just tell them, first, I got it written up too, their first priority. That don't mean I'm gonna be there that same day. I'm gonna have to call you, but I'm gonna get to you. All right, folks, getting this lockbox code here. Cause say, what's the weather like, man? It feels so good out here this morning, but it's probably nice, about 80 degrees. You know what I'm saying? I drove here with the windows down. All right, let's see what we got here, folks. Let's see here. Trying to see what I hear. That's that fan. So I'm glad I got in here before the painters did. How they painted this house here? It look like they already painted. Yeah, they already painted. All right, so on this one here, I think I gotta do an inspection and I think replace a thermostat. So it's gonna be a quick little $500 job right here, folks. You gotta change the filter. Then they be talking about change the thermostat. Let me see this. Yeah, thermostat blank. Yeah, cause the unit kick on, but there's no display. I want to make sure everything just kick on. So anyway, I'm gonna open up my company CAM here. So we can go ahead and get started. Yep, there we go. I gotta take a picture of the front of the house. Jules say, sell me yours, what you mean? What's the weather like? Cause if I'm serious about it, cameraman, I'm free on the weekends. I'm free every weekend, Friday and Sunday. All right, got a picture. Nah, man, hey, if I had a million subscribers, man, I'd be serious about a camera, man. But hey, I ain't making that kind of money off no YouTube. Be talking about hiring a cameraman. So I say, my style video, man, I just do my thing. You know how I do it. Just set my camera up. All right, yeah, that thermostat working, but it ain't got no display on it. So I'm gonna take a picture of this. So what I like to do is take a picture of this and get my model serial number. Cause I got to do an inspection report, but I write all my modern serial numbers down when I get home though. I can just pull this up on my company cam and then I pull it up on my desktop. Feel good, yeah, everything cooling though. I'll pull it up on my desktop and man, it don't take me no 10 minutes. Cause everything else just a checklist. So I say I'm gonna replace it with an Echo Beat. Nah, man, these little flip houses, I have to get a basic thermostat. The $35 Honeywell. I don't charge too much for thermostats, even with my regular customer. I learned that from, who I learned that from, man? I think I heard old Ted Cook and John Israel talking about that one day. I used to try to charge $500 and $600. Let's see. I used to try to charge $500 and $600 for a thermostat. Even like filters and stuff like that. Filters, man, I just charge cheap because most homeowners and stuff be like, man, that's like a DIY or handyman job. They can easily get a handyman and change the thermostat for a couple $100. So I usually don't try to charge no more than $200 for a thermostat change out. Cause a lot of homeowners, you know what I'm saying, they see a $500-600 invoice. Even commercial, you know. Some companies you can get by with it, but I just charge. Now, depending on what kind of thermostat they want. Now, you got a Nest thermostat and all this. I got to do a bunch of programming with sensors and stuff like that. I kind of, charge accordingly for that. But basic thermostat, especially on these rental properties, like I say, depending on how much your thermostat costs, and I'll probably charge extra $200 for something. Let's say in Florida, we charge $500 for thermostat, $350 for a drain line. Yeah. Like I say, like $200, $250 for a thermostat plus, the material, whatever. Cause I don't try to just hit them over their head for the thermostat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once we get in the home, have to do other repairs and stuff like that. That's when we'll make most money. I haven't even you say $350 for a drain cleaning, and we got companies charging. I think I went behind John Moore. They were charging $550 for a drain cleaning. I haven't upped my prices on my drain cleaning. I'm still at $207. But that's with a service fee. So my service fee $150. So technically I still get about $300 or something, $350. All right, so I'm up in this attic right here. This is a nice one right here because it's right in front of me. You can see. So I need to I'm gonna take an aerial view. I take a picture of this furnace right here. Bam. Take a picture of that evaporator coil, plenum. And a lot of this stuff, I just look around. I can write up. Sometimes make a little extra money. Drain pan look good though. I don't see a rusty drain pan. And I see the flow switch in the back there. Y'all can see that. I do see a flow switch. I hope y'all can see that flow switch. You see the duct needs sealing. We can take a picture of this duct work right here. A lot of air going into this cabinet. So take a picture of that. Duct needs sealing. All right. So I'm gonna write that up. I think I got about a $500 not to exceed. So I can go ahead and do that on this job. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get my model serial number. All right. I'm gonna go get a tripod, man. Like I said, we're gonna go live today, folks. And I'm my own cameraman, so I don't want to hurt y'all with a headache, shaky phone. Gonna say out of warranty means new unit. Gonna say out of warranty, compressor could be thousands, even if warranty and labor and refrigerant is thousands. Oh yeah, man, I got a commercial property. I gotta do it. I got a compressor coming in, so tam the compressor. Shoot. I'm finna make just on labor, cause the unit's still under warranty. Just on labor, I'm finna make probably about 3,500, 4,000. But it's a 12.5 ton unit, and we doubt it was a 1 year warranty on it. I about charging about $8,500, almost $9,000 just to change the compressor out. Cause it's a dual compressor. When I say tandem, like I told the owner, I was like, man, you know, best practice is, even though you got one of them grounded, one of them working, the best practice, you got to change both of them out. And if it wasn't under warranty, he was like, man, since the other one working, though, just change one of them out. So I'm like, all right. But then find out, my sales guy told me they had a 5-year warranty on that unit, so he's just gonna pay me labor. It's gonna come in the whole skid. I'm about to get a crane, put that thing on the roof. We're gonna change both of them out. Yeah, man, that's several thousands of dollars, though. Like I say, I'm gonna quote them labor. They're gonna be anywhere between $35,000 and $4,000. Yeah, I know you're talking about residential compressors, but I'll just give you an example on a commercial job. The residential though, for a little small compressor, if I gotta pay for it, start around $3,000 and up. All right, let's see here. All right, so I'm finna get in this furnace. I think I should have changed that thermostat out first. Who got the worst tool bag organization in the industry? Hey, I know where to find everything though. I need, folks. I told you, man, I clean up. Look, old condensate pump. I did a job yesterday. This thing that gave out on me and caused damage in the ceiling tiles. That was another commercial property that I worked on yesterday morning. So I put the old faithful. I like these style pumps right here. These VCM A220 Little Giants. Home Depot started selling those now. Maybe about $5 more than my supply house, but I needed to get some more things from Home Depot, like this 5-gallon bucket right here. And I might do a tool review, man, because I've been using this DeWalt vacuum, which is good, but I've been having to, they say if I go up some stairs and stuff like that, I gotta have a ladder, man. That's a lot of work, so I bought this 5-gallon bucket, because I have a secondary drain pan that had probably about 10 to 15 gallons of water in there. And really, this thing right here, they say 4 gallons, as you can see. But man, you ain't getting them about 2 or 3 gallons in there before it shut off. So at first, I was going down 2 flights of stairs because there was no way for me to empty my bucket. So I had to make 10 trips one time, dumping that stuff, outside. So I tried to get a little smarter, and I fill this 5 gallon bucket up. So then I only had to do like 2 or 3 trips. But shout out to D-Wall, man. They done came out with a transfer pump that I ordered. So it should be here Monday or Tuesday. I've been waiting on it. I know Milwaukee got a D-Wall transfer pump. Man, shout out to J Ram Easy. Keep up the grind, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that super chat. But oh man, and that super chat gonna help me pay for that transfer pump. 'Cause I paid almost $300 for that transfer pump by D-Walt. But like I say, all my tools and stuff D-Walt, all my batteries, y'all know I got a lot of my batteries and stuff stolen too. A few months ago, whenever that was. So I'm still replacing some of my tools. But so shout out to J Ramsey Easy, man. I appreciate that. But anyway, I got me a transfer pump, man, so I ain't got to worry about, especially on the commercial property, even with the residential properties now. No overflow drain lines. I ain't got to be up and down these folks' stairs. So, cause sometimes I be scared that this right here gonna pop open or something right here while and I fall down the stairs or something. And y'all know a lot of them drain pans be rusty. And that's the last thing I want to do is get rusty water on these folks pristine white carpet. So hey, shout out to D-Walt, man. By the time y'all come out with the transfer pump. Alright, HVAC people. Just say God bless the working man. Yes sir. God bless the child that got his own. He gotta go out here and work. I work, man. I grind, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just in me. That one thing though, hey, you making good money out here, man. HVAC trade, man, that give me an incentive to get up. But I tell you one thing though, when I wasn't making no money out here, when I started off this industry making $8 an hour, I got to tighten up too. I got to be 30 miles away at 10:30. Even when I was making $8 an hour though, folks, I was grinding on. You know what I'm saying? Cause I found something I like to do. I was like, man, I can get good at this. You know what I'm saying? I said I can get good at this, man, and I enjoy doing it, man. You know, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's difficult, but at the end of the day, I don't really believe what they say. What the cliche is, if you like what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Now this work. This is work, huh? You gotta have that extra coming up and down these stairs. You know, some job, man, you be up and down these stairs 30 times. You know, troubleshooting a short or something like that. It be hot, but you gotta have that little extra something, man. This trade right here, this ain't cut out for everybody. The trade is not cut out for everybody. I can tell you that. It be someday I'll be wanting to quit, throw in the towel, but something just give me that little extra and I figure it out or something. You know what I'm saying? But something to tell me, man, keep on going, man. You're gonna find. Hey. 10 times out of 10, I find out what's going on. Alright. So if anybody know why he blowing, or wonder why I'm blowing, I don't like to wipe the modern serial number. You'll wipe your whole modern serial number off. Alright, That's a good picture. Oh, they got it jumped out. I love when them furnaces jumped out. So I'm in company cam app right now. They got a built-in flashlight too. That's a flashlight. You know, you got the flash when you want to take a picture. They got a built-in flashlight right there. So little stuff like that, you know, if you was in your regular camera, you had to go to your flashlight or something like that. So whoever came up with that idea. Good. So I just want to go ahead and check the amps before I turn this unit off here. So be careful. Using the black wire is for my amps. Now, I know I'm supposed to do this with the door open, but I'm really not troubleshooting. I mean the door off. But I ain't troubleshooting or nothing like that. I just want to get an idea. I know it ain't gonna be exact. It could be off a couple tenths of a point or something like that. But this is just inspection. They wanted to make sure it worked. Kind of hard to read the nameplate to see what it's rated for anyway. But technically, you're supposed to cover it up. I know super text will be like, hey man. Shout out, we got 61 people in the house, man. I appreciate if y'all hit that like button. Oh, 37, we got 61 and 30 something that dropped out, but I appreciate if y'all hit that like button while you're in there. Yeah, that smoke detector killing me, man. Yeah, I gotta give me another headlamp. I ain't had no headlamp in a while. Beacon say he love what he do. I'm here checking to make sure the system working okay. Yeah. See if I can. I might. Oh, messy. Big dog, yeah, you gotta get to the money for sure. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. I love what I do, but if I wasn't making no money, I wouldn't be doing it. That's for sure. All right, so we got that picture there. So now, we're gonna kill this power. I be listening to the old boy, what's his name? He got a podcast, the plumber dude, Roger Wakefield. I say his favorite word, ride. So I'm gonna go check this capacitor because we gotta do it the right way. Let me go get my light though, so we can check this the right way. You gotta do it. You gotta do it right, folks. Yeah, y'all go check out Roger Whitfield podcast. They got a guy, I think that him and his son doing a little podcast now, but I like the interviews. He be having some of the old interviews. I just like listening to other business owners. You know what I'm saying, man? You got some of these business owners. We talking about they started for nothing. One man, they make 100 million right now, folks. That gotta be motivation for you. That gotta be motivation for you, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot summer. You say sell me your 365 membership. I don't understand when you say sell me your 365 membership. What you mean by that? I mean, either, yeah. Let me know what you mean before I make a comment. Cause I only thing I only come for 365. I'm trying to sell it to my customer. But elaborate what you mean when you say sell your maintenance program. He said, I think. Yeah. Let, uh, clarify what you're saying when you say that. Because what I think you're saying is, like Pigman say, all you do, man, just go to ChatGPT. Because I'm gonna give you free advice. Go to ChatGPT and tell them to, and I can do this on live and show you step by step. Just tell them to create you a Comfort 365 maintenance program. Maybe like a 21-point inspection or 18-point inspection. Tell them to do it in bullet points. Uh, yeah, that's how I did it. I mean, it ain't rocket science. You can go to your old company or something like that, and I'm sure they had checklists when y'all go out there and troubleshoot units. Go say, yeah, so just ask ChatGPT, because like I say, so I do 10% off all repairs. I do 5% off any equipment sales, free diagnostic, and kind of like let them know, you know, I perfectly like to do annual checkup, not biannual. I know larger companies do biannual. Basically, they really just want to get in your house and try to sell you something. But I try to tell my customers, if I like to do my maintenances in the springtime. So, especially in Texas, I clean that system up in the spring as far as the heating goes and get it ready for the summer. Because once you turn that furnace off, ain't too much you can just do with that furnace just far as cleaning it in these days anyway. So once you turn that furnace off in the springtime and I clean it up, you ain't fit to be using it again no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Until you ready to use it again. So that furnace already gonna be clean once I clean it up in the springtime. You know. But if you're a large owner, you got technicians, you got to put them to work and stuff like that. You want them in their home as many times as possible. Me, for a one-man show, I don't really like to do maintenances anyway. You know what I mean? Especially when you customers call me in the summertime talking about doing maintenance in June and July when I'm running emergency calls. I try to take care of the customer, but I got people that don't have no heat. And you're supposed to have your unit maintained anyway. You know what I'm saying? But then you want to wait in the summertime. Yeah, I feel that it ain't cooling too well. Time for me to get maintenance. Seem like it's struggling. Nah, you don't need no maintenance. You need a service fee. Something else going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you sign up for my maintenance membership, I clean that core. That's included. Not the vibrator core. That's extra. But the condenser core, that's included in the maintenance package. But if you call me sometime, I see that core, you don't have no maintenance program with me, I see that core dirty, you're going to get charged extra for that. That's a service fee. You got a dirty core, that's more like a repair. That's preventing your AC from cooling. Yeah, some of these folks, they know. They know they need a maintenance. But they neglect it. I ain't fit to turn down a $3,000 job to go do no $150 job. You know what? Sometimes I had a customer. Yeah, I had him scheduled. You know what I'm saying? I got a $15,000 complete install that we did last week. I had a customer scheduled already just for $175 maintenance. I had to call him and tell him, hey, we're gonna have to reschedule that. All right, so let's see what we got here for. Yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, man. We got at least 40-some people up in here. Let YouTube know. Hey, let YouTube reward the working man. So YouTube, man, we got people out here making an honest living. I ain't no comedian, nothing. I ain't gonna make you laugh. We ain't gonna do no tap dancing on this channel now, but hey, we'll go to work. All right. Oh, that's the original cap right there. That's the original capper level. Everything original. Cause when I drive slow. Riding in that old school. Something like your granddaddy or them old dudes. Yeah, man, I want to rip that fire extinguisher off the wall, man. I don't see how people live in their house with all that chirping like that. I don't see how they do it. All right, I don't know if y'all can see that, man, but I'm, safety first, make sure we ain't got no leg bypass. Got the power off. I'm gonna discharge that cap right there. When I say original though, you can tell Rude got these them gray capacitors right here. No, that's original. These things right here, beast. I appreciate that super chat, Philip. I appreciate it. You say enjoy your content, man. That's what's up. Folks out here blessing me, man, just because they enjoy the content. When I started YouTube, I'd never known that. But this right here is a 7.5. It's one of them old school caps right here. It's original. These some good caps and probably still good. Let's test it out. So I'm gonna put this on capacitance. Right there. Y'all can see that screen. Got 0 right now. Gotta make sure I take my picture, folks. Some people like, man, why you take pictures, man? That's how I made my money. These folks want me to take pictures, we're gonna take them pictures. I'll take 1,000 pictures as long as you pay me. All right, y'all do the math. 6.7, and this cap original right here. Let's do 10%. What's 10% of 6.7? So I did get my calculator. 7.5, that's what it's rated for. It's rated for 7.5, see that? Then we do minus 10%. So anything lower than 6.75, it need to be replaced. And this right here, let's see if they give us a plus or minus, because sometimes it don't say it on here. But technically, I got 6.70, and that's less than 6.75, man. But like I say, I ain't the type. This cap's still good. What year? Because I'm more the type. If that blower motor or something go out, go ahead and just replace the cap then with the blower motor. But this cap's still working, and it just is right. It's right at it. You know. Oh yeah. See, I got to take pictures. I go to Target, man. I ain't doing my job. Put a fresh battery in there. Like I say, let me finish my thought. So sometimes you'll put one of these newer capacitors in here and they'll go out before this old one will. So I'd rather just
keep this old one in here. It might last longer than a new one. So we just put that back on now. What year y'all think this furnace is? For whatever year the furnace is. Let me see if I can see. This furnace right here, 2003. So that capacitor 22 years old. All right, so we got that. All right, take a look around. Too much I can do in there. Like I say, this is just an inspection. This is not a maintenance. I'm not cleaning anything. I'm just checking. Put this back on here. I'm gonna leave this off. I'm gonna take a picture of the flame. So I'm gonna see if this thermostat. Should I just go ahead and replace that? Let's go ahead and replace that thermostat. But I'm gonna see if it's gonna call for heat. Let's see if it calls for heat. So I'm gonna go back up. This thermostat is blank right here. So we got to change this out. If you caught the beginning of the live, you'll see that the air conditioner was still on. I know I got the furnace switch off. I'm going to go switch the furnace on, and it's still going to be blank. I want to see if I can get it in heat mode. All right. But you can hear the unit just cut on in cool mode, but the thermostat is still blank. So we're gonna have to change that, but I want to go ahead and get it, put it in heat mode. That's auto, and I'm gonna turn it off. Shoot, that thing's still running off. Let me see what's going on though. Thermostat in fully auto. I think when I got here it was off. I know I turned the cool mode. Okay, it just shut off. Okay. You got a little delay on there. I'm gonna charge these batteries up. I think it's enough. Be enough juice to take some screws out if I need them. Let me see if this thing work in heat mode though. I'm gonna go down and put it, go get another thermostat, put in the heat. Like I say, it's blank. Let me see if it kick on. Raise this as far as possible. It kicked on. So I just want to let it heat and it takes a picture of that flame and give me a temperature rise on that heat. What's going on, chat, man? Appreciate them super chats. Y'all gonna have boy Rich out here in a minute. Gotta say I'm bullshitting them people. All they need is new batteries. I mean, I ain't checked that, but the work order want me to change the thermostat anyway. And when they give me a PO to change the thermostat, if it's good or bad, I still get paid for it. But we can take the plate off and see if it got batteries or a common wire. I'm thinking they got a common wire, don't need battery. Since it's working. If it need batteries, I don't think it'll call for cool. Anyway, let me get a thermostat. Oh man, we ain't gonna bullshit nobody, man. That's one thing. I got integrity. I ain't never, since I've been doing this, even when I work for a company, I ain't never bullshit nobody. Now I might make an honest, my thermostat, I might make a honest mistake or a misdiagnosis, but you know what I'm saying, it's a numbers game to me. A lot of people, they call me, they system ain't working. I mean, hey, you call me. If I go to a house, I don't never wish it was a capacitor. I don't never wish it was a compressor. I don't wish they need a new unit. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people, especially in my area, I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? If I market myself well, let the people know I got a service out here, sometime, hey, they gonna need a compressor or they gonna need a unit. And some people call me, they don't want me to troubleshoot their unit or not. They just want a new unit. You know, so nah, that one thing, I don't bullshit nobody. I don't bullshit my customers. I ain't gonna bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen me get up on here and tell you, say I got something for sale that I don't believe in. I ain't never been a bullshitter. I said, do I got an OnlyFans? Cause if it need batteries, it won't be blank. Yeah, man. But anyway, I want to take a picture of this flame sensor because the heater on. The heat is on. All right. Like I say so now. I like to use my thermal imaging camera. I told you, man, hey, I probably count the time. I done walked up and down these stairs already. I usually leave my little temperature probe, these slow field pieces inside my truck. I just throw them in my pocket. What's up, Frank Evans? Yeah, man, it's cool. I gotta change. Oh yeah, I gotta change all the filters too. Cause you can see sometimes, I don't know if y'all can be see it. Ooh, we look at that filter there. So I gotta change that filter out. Sometimes, man, it's good being tall, man. You just get up here and just stick that in there like that. Hey, in this industry right here, sometimes be tall, you can be short, it'd be better for you. Frank, you changed the compressor out in the walk-in cooler this morning? Uh-oh. Hope you got yeah, them walk-in coolers, man, they can be tough sometimes. Sometimes you got the condenser unit, can be a mile from the unit on the outside of the building. Sometimes you can have the compressor right there on top of the walk-in cooler. Yeah, them refrigeration jobs be tough, man. Yeah, I had one though one time, man, when I worked for Waste Service. They had the condenser, man, probably about a mile away from the unit though. And then you had to walk down like 8 flights of steps in a corridor, because they didn't want you to use the elevator. You had to walk like 8 flights of steps to go down there to the condenser. I'm doing this by myself, man. I'm talking about, ooh-wee. That was tough, boy. All right, that's good enough for this neighborhood. 97. I want to get at least to 100 though. Cause it's probably about 80 degrees in the house. Cause I'm a home inspector. What advice would you give with testing a furnace in the summertime? Hey, do what I'm doing. You just run it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to do the job the right way? You see, I'm sweating. I know it's working. You know what I'm saying? Just run about 5 minutes. All you can do, run about 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You might have to be sweating up in here, but hey, a furnace will work. Now, if you have like, I would say sometimes you can't run it long. If you have like, let's say a Honeywell zone system with a discharge temperature sensor on there, and you don't want it to get too hot, because sometimes, especially if you got them Honeywell Z322s, I think they come default set at like 140 degrees. If the technician didn't go in there and change the default setting to like, I like to change mine like 180, 190 or something like that. It will shut off on you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't take all day, man. If you're an inspector, I say, hey, run it. Okay. 104, bam. And you know that thing ain't heating, it ain't, you know, you shut it off and move to the cool mode. Cause I know y'all inspectors, I don't think y'all take out panels and stuff like that, you know, kind of look at it and inspect the flame. You know. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off here since I got this heating well. So I'm gonna shut that off. And we don't want to bullshit the folks, even though we're gonna change this thermostat if it do need better. But I think it's time for a change. You don't want to sell no house with this nasty thermostat. Well, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Put your thermostat on here, man. All right, so get rid of the gas. All right, it don't have no common wire on here. Let's see here. I think it just, oh shit. Like get cut up, folks. Let me put this grill back in here. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to replace this thermostat here. Cause they just saw 4 code violations, shut off the heat mode out. Not sealed at the wall. Those batteries in the smoke detector. Yeah, man, I want to snatch that smoke detector out the wall. That's what I want to do. Man, why I gotta change the thermostat out live on camera, man? All my super tests gonna give me. Let me see if let me at least see if I got my level up in here. Y'all got my level up in here, so y'all don't do me too bad. We at least get it level for me. All right. Cause I say he doesn't hear the smoke detector for sure. Nah, I hear that smoke detector, man. This ain't my house. Honestly, I'm just talking. I can care less about this smoke detector. That ain't my job. Now, some of my customers do ask, do I change batteries on the smoke detector? I had one customer, he an engineer. He had about 10 smoke detectors in the house. He got a baby mansion out there in River Oak. When I do his maintenance, he want me to change them out every year. Them 9-volt batteries. Man, that was a tough job. I had to get my ladder, go up. Hey, he pay good though. I get on that ladder, man. All right, so what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna open up that control board, man. I'm gonna see if they got a comment. I'm gonna add a comment on here, cause they got enough wire for it. Or I just put that blue on common. So that case they won't need no battery. All right. So I'm just gonna cut all this right here off like this. Bang. Yeah, got it done. Yeah, I'll make them wire like I used to. Good strong wire there. So we're gonna hit that right there. There we go. All right, so we're gonna use white. We're gonna use a blue. We're gonna use red. We're gonna use yellow and green. That should be good enough. We'll just peel these back right here. Yeah, man. Hey, the inspector say what you gotta do to run the heat. You gotta run it, man. I'm sitting up here sweating in this hot. Matter of fact, I had a yeah, now sometime too. So I had an inspector that did my house, the one I just purchased, the rent out. He said he couldn't check the heat because it was too hot in the house. But this house here never had AC. And it was in the summertime. So what I was thinking was, it probably was so hot in the house, maybe the thermostat wouldn't allow him to raise the set point. It's probably 90 degrees already in the house. Some thermostats you can't go no more than 90. So you could run into that problem, but if your AC work, maybe you can cool the house down first. As soon as you get in there, put it in AC mode. All right, so I go with these Focus Pros right here. These my little basic thermostats. Like I said, I can make $200 off these. I charge anywhere between $200 and $250. But I ain't pay for $35 for it. So like I said, I don't try to charge $500 for these thermostats. Now, if you want a smart thermostat, it's gonna cost you. You know, but these little basic thermostats. And I'm live. Some of my customers be tuning in, so I don't really like to talk about too many prices on here, but hey, it's all good. So this right here, I think this go on first, right? Yeah. This go on first. We're going back with a Honeywell, so we might be able to use, and they stuff was crooked, so I probably need to redo that. That's wood right there. I would like to. Well, I can still got my contractors here. I can get into that wood stud right there. Them two wood studs right there. That's what I'm finna do. Yeah, that's what I'm finna do. I saw ballet at the strip club. Sat and watched the whole thing at the strip club. I say I saw ballet at the strip club. Sat and watched the whole thing. Nah, man, that ain't a service I provide, man. I mean, it's a service I provide, but not for this application, man. They got somebody to do that. They got somebody to paint the walls. They flipping this whole house. They got somebody to do that. I think the general contractor take care of that. They'll take care of for somebody to move in. They got a lot of work to do around here. Okay. Man, so y'all hear that smoke taking that loud though? I hear it. It's almost become background noise to me by now though. Like I said, I ain't thinking about this smoke detector. Just thinking about this HVAC. That didn't want the whole thing. That's good club. Right there with it. Yeah, man. Gotta cut that AC on. All right, that look good to me. Yes, sir. All right, so now we're just gonna pop this little piece right here on. There we go. Hey, Matt said the whole house at an angle. That's funny. Alright, so man, we're gonna go red. Like I say, man, I don't take all day for that. We don't take nothing from skill. It's like they had a dog too, man. Man, I don't like to talk about my customers, man. I went in the house yesterday, man. The lady had like 4 dogs. Oh, it was rough in there. It was rough. I'm talking about rough. I know some people have dogs and they house don't smell, man, but this right here, man, god dog. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I almost had to walk around there and show my abs. I was around there walking around like this, folks. They're like this, man. I'm like, man, I couldn't do it. I ain't let the lady see the abs, though. My wife wouldn't appreciate that. I had to put my whole shirt around my head, though. And then I was going to go up on the sink to flush the drain line out. I couldn't even do it. I took my nitrogen up in that attic and flushed it from the bottom. I was like, I don't care if I do blow stuff all over the mirror. It's stinking here. All right, so bam, we got our thermostat. There we go. Bam, there we go. Put that on there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we just program it. Yeah, we installing the Honeywell. This is the Honeywell. I bought these from Johnstone Supply. This they newer Focus Pro N100. Just a basic thermostat for your basic needs. That's all. I'm saying everybody don't like all them gadgets. You know, everybody don't like them programmable thermostats. Well, you gotta hit the permanent hold, keep going back on schedule mode on them. They were like, baby, can you put something up there? Just gonna keep it where I want it. All right, so we're gonna start at 1050 right here. I kind of know these by heart, man. I installed about 10 of these this year. 1050. That's Fahrenheit. We know that. Let's go to next. 2000. This is a conventional forced air heat. We keep that on 1. 210. 2010 high efficiency gas furnace. Number 2, we're gonna go with standard. This is a standard gas furnace. So I'm gonna bump that up to 1. Ain't nothing high efficiency about this. We're gonna go to 270 stages. We keep that on 1. Compressor stages. 2071. We just got 1 stage of heat. So we'll put that on next. It dropped to 3,000. We do a manual changeover. We're gonna go to 3125 right here. Lockout fan after cool mode. We're gonna do that to off. 3140 compressor cycles rate is at 3. I just keep it at 3. 3150 heating cycle. I'm just gonna leave it where they got it. It's from 1 to 12. All right, 3240. I don't even think it's no 3240. I'll be forgetting what this is. 3240, but we just keep it whatever they got it. They always tell me what's okay. No, yep. They don't go up to no 3240. But it says set to 5. I just leave it. Even the 4100 is not on here, but I just know that's maximal set point right here. I like to drop it down about 90. You don't want it over 90 degrees in your house. I say 85, but this is not my house, so even 80. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to next. Cool set point 50 is too low. Some people think if you crank it down to 50, it's gonna blow colder. So I like to bump this up. Let's do like, I'm gonna do 58. You know what I'm saying? Next, 90, same thing. Drop it down. 85, 40. That's too low. I'm gonna drop that up to about, like say 58. I don't know what 71. I don't know what that is. 0. Honeywell got great tech support. I might call it one day and go through asking what some of these numbers is because it's not on the instruction. So I usually just leave it where it at and just set it. So we on heat mode. Next, cool, fan, done. Ooh-wee, so it's 90 degrees up in here, folks. So I have the heat on. 90 degrees. Go ahead and take a picture of this beautiful install of a thermostat by WW HVAC. The #1 AC company in my area. #1. I'm the Washington AC and Heating. We handle all your AC and heating needs. We #1 in the Katy, Texas area for HVAC. So if anybody got a heating and air conditioning problem, call 713-570-6539. We'll take care of you. Let me take a picture there. John Moore probably like, man, we #1. Hey, I'm #1 because I said Washington AC and Heating is #1. That's right. We got a 4.9, almost 200 reviews. I think I might be about 150 some reviews. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My customers say I'm #1. And my boy say big facts. Hey, you gotta claim it, man. You gotta speak it to existence. You know what I'm saying? Say you #1. Whenever you say back in the day, I am #1. You don't want to say you #2, #3. You don't want, just because Google got you on the 18th page or the 45th page, man, you can't let nobody say what you are. Show like not no computer. Now, say you #1. Oh man, they got some Energizer thermos. You know the Energizer didn't go bad. I'm at the test it and see is this thermostat really bad. Hey, y'all remind me, if somebody say we try to sell them a thermostat that they didn't need, so remind me when I go down there, we'll put some new batteries in there. I got some Duracell. But I thought the Energizer keep going and going. All right, we're gonna clean up all our mess. We're gonna clean up everything, every little chip wire. That's why we #1. We're gonna clean up behind ourselves. Yeah, man, they had a dog, man. I know I'm smelling something. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the cool mode. Oh, yeah, I gotta turn the furnace back on. Put my cabinet back on here. We're pretty much done up here. Put my cabinet back on there. Alright, gonna put that thing on cool mode. 78. See, 78 good for me. I know them homeowners, they be like, man, it's 90 degrees up here. Let me put it on 50. Yeah, I don't want to need some gloves on to touch this filter. Okay, so that's a 20 by 25 by 1. I got them in my truck. Yeah, so, but that smoke detector, this ain't the one we hearing. There's one downstairs. If that one was chirping right here by my ear, I'd have snatched it out the wall. Oh, I probably been like this. Let me go ahead and put some batteries in there. Well, let's go check this thermostat out. Why they doing this cycle on? Anthony Pryor, appreciate it. So, like I say, man, if anybody been following me for a while, man, I used to say I do not carry no filters in my truck, man, but I done start carrying some filters in my truck. I just go get these little cheap ones at Home Depot. And like I say, man, I can make a profit off these right here. You know what I'm saying? I buy these by the 4-pack. That's all I need right here. I tell the people too, hey, these better. You gotta get them, you know, unless somebody got allergies or something like that. But then, that when you need the air scrubber. That when the air scrubber come in. You get these right here, because your unit like to breathe. You know, you get these cheap ones right here, and you just buy them more often. Get you a 4-pack of them at Walmart for $7. Change them every month. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, 7 times 4, that's $2. That's $2 a month. That's all you gotta do. Put it on the schedule. Change this. Take the Energizer batteries out, man. Let's see if the display light up. Did the display light up, man? Hey, you might be right. These brand new batteries right here. This is lithium right here. Let me get it. Those lithiums for my water sensor. Man, you wrong, man. That thing still blank, man. Hey, big dog, tell him my boy. Man, we ain't out here, man. Hey, but even if it did lit up, like I say, man, look at these fingerprints on this thing, man. Somebody trying to beat it down to 50 degrees. That thing out of here. I know old boy was just joking anyway, though. I know he just talking. See, the thing about it, though, some people leaving comments. Some people leaving comments, and like I had a comment on my latest video, y'all can check it out. Somebody said, because I changed the condenser fan motor out, and somebody said that those fan motors get hot. You could have just waited and cooled it down. See, where the problem come in at, I have a customer that really don't know nothing about nothing. I just like to comment. I don't be responding on some of this stuff. I just hit the heart button, man. Love you. But the thing about it, when I got there, the unit been off 3 days anyway. So this fan mode is completely cold. As you can notice, when I got there, well, when I started the video, I turned the disconnect off, or the breaker off. I turned the breaker off because when I got there, the unit wasn't running. You know what I'm saying? I went to the thermostat, called for cool, wasn't nothing going on the outside. So I went out there. You can hear the contactor pulled in, but wasn't nothing going on. So the fan wasn't working from the get-go. But I missed the money shot when I checked the capacitor. All you seen was when I put the new capacitor on. Because at first, when I was checking the capacitor, the microfarads on the fan was 0. The microfarads on the compressor was 0. So wasn't nothing going on. So anyway, I checked I replaced the capacitor and the compressor started, but the fan did not start. And I turned it out right away. Y'all see me on the video I was like, man, you couldn't really hear it because the downstairs unit beside it was running. Like I say, long story short though, some people leaving comments really don't know what they talking about. But then my customer read the comment, or potential customer read the comment like, hey, all he had to do was change let the condenser fan motor cool down. I ain't calling that guy. You know what I mean? So, like I say, some people just be talking, man. I ain't gonna entertain all that though. What I need to start doing though, talking about just delete the comment. That's what I need to do. Like I say, man, because I'm a one-man shop out here pretty much. I can't afford callbacks. I can't afford to have a bad reputation out here. So when I'm at these properties, trust me, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make sure I don't have to come back. So if I charge somebody something, whether it be $200 or $20,000, I can't make money if I got to keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? And I got a dispatcher team. You can call me 24/7, 365. Somebody gonna always answer the phone. We're gonna get back at you. So I ain't running around. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm from the old school, man, where handshake means something, eye contact means something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I'm from the old school where we live and die by our rep. You know what I'm saying? My reputation, everything. You ain't never hear about too much about me as far as my reputation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy T.I. say, I don't know what you gonna do for yours, but I'm gonna die for mine. Yeah, man. Nah, let's get back to business, man. All right. So we got there, we good up there. I'm gonna let that cool for a little while. I'm done up in here. Let me check the time, because I gotta be on time. What I say, you on time, you late, forget about it. So I need to be out of here by 9:30. Got that part out the way. Let's go outside to the condenser unit. What I got there. Matter of fact, I don't need to come back up here at all. I'm gonna go shut this. Only thing I need to do is take a temperature differential. Big dog said, somebody said they work at Family Dollar. Man, ain't no telling, man. No, man. What it be though, man, you get some of the new tech, fresh out of school, man, and they reading that they ain't in the real world yet. They reading something talking about it, maybe they professor that night, they going through a 6-week course. They professor that night was reading a chapter on internal overload, and that was just on his mind. Internal, that thing gonna cool down. I know how it be, man. You know what I'm saying? That one thing. If you a new tech, man, I always preach this, man. Your first 5 years, just soak up game. Don't get out here talking about stuff you know. Just learn, just absorb. Even if you know it, don't have the attitude just like you'll know it all. You ain't gonna make it far with that. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is you get around old and senior techs. Since you know it all, they just ain't gonna tell you now. Since you already know, then you get on these jobs. I know a lot of people be like, you were telling something, they were like, I know. You don't know. A lot of this stuff, man, it take repetition, you know, for you to wrap your head around it. You ain't gonna know everything right off the bat, man, like your first couple of years, I'm telling you now. Maybe some people may be gifted like that, but that ain't how this game here works. It take feel, touch, sight, all your 5 senses. You know what I'm saying? And it take time and it take experience. So your first 5 years is soak up game, man. I'm telling you now. Cause all the stuff that you be commenting about, even on my channel, like I say, these days you can I was gonna say you can Google everything, but you can use stuff like all the AI features and stuff like that. But so anything you saying you can Google, but you can't even believe everything Google say. You got a DIY guy on Reddit. You know, nothing they talking about. All right, man. So what we're gonna do here, man? We're gonna go with the bam. We're gonna go lightweight. LMG-10. Use these for my inspection. Like I say, man, I forgot one thing in that attic, man. I need to seal that ductwork. I forgot about that. Oh, we got us a nice little shade spot. Let's have a burnout. We got a suction line filter dry on here. And I think since I've been doing this though, I know that's the correct way to do it. I've been in HVAC, man. When I had a burn, I probably put one suction line filter dry on the unit. My unit's still out there running. And then the ones I seen, you know, you're supposed to, if they're gonna pay you out to do all that, you're supposed to come back and take them out. What's the use of putting one in there if you're gonna leave it in there forever? And I bet you any kind of money, the way this suction line filter dry look, that been on there way before this unit was put on there. So to be honest with you, whoever installed this unit, I don't know why they just ain't take it out then. I was like, man, they ain't paying me to put another foot of 7-inch copper on there. You know why? The Chuck and Sons probably installed it. And Chuck and Sons ain't making enough profit. You done talked them down on the price, but they ain't making enough profit to put your 1-inch or 1 foot piece of 7/8 to take that out of there. That might contaminate the whole unit, so this unit right here gonna fail prematurely because that's a 2003 unit. We already verified that. I was doing some mini split. We already verified it's a 2003 unit, so you know it's R22 in there. So that's experience, folks. Just know little stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of equipment. I done worked on thousands of units, folks. 150 PSI. I don't know everything. I know a little something, though. Time fly, man. I've been doing this since 2012. That's hey. Y'all do the math. That's over 10 years experience. See, when you get over 10 years experience, then you can talk a little bit. Get over 10 years experience, then you can talk a little bit. All right, so I got 150 over 345. Like, so I'm at the point now, hey, it ain't never too late to learn. I mean, you can always learn new stuff, but I'm trying to learn more about business. I don't care nothing about no more tips at this point right here. I know enough to get me by. All right. Now I'm trying to make the money now. But y'all continue to leave the comments. I know some people like, hey, do this and do that. Okay. All right, I don't want to move too fast. I want to go ahead since this has been running for a little while. I like to cool the house down though. I need to check my electrical. I think I left that thermostat in. I mean, my temperature thing. Like I say, yeah, continue to leave comments. I know some people like, hey, do this and do that. Man. Teach me about the business thing. That was my mind focus at on the business, man. I'm trying to get out here and market. Like I said, I personally I ain't gonna be in the truck for the rest of my career. So, you know, a few years from now, in God's timing, we're gonna have us some technicians out here. And I'll be doing all the marketing. I ain't gonna be up and down these stairs. Oh, Joe say he subscribed. Appreciate it. Like them subscribers, man. Your boy is 26,000 subscribers, man. I remember I had 60 subscribers, man. Some of y'all still my day one too, boy. Y'all know how it was. I still make that same content. Hey. Look, I'm walk way down here in my pocket the whole time. Pretty much make the same style content, man. I don't be doing too much editing. And the crazy part about it though, I got some expensive cameras, microphones, all that good stuff. I'm like, man, why I ain't got all the subscribers like quality assurance, you know, boy there, what's his name, quality assurance guy. Why I ain't got all them subscribers he got? You know what I'm saying? Got one thing about quality assurance, he make good quality, you know, 10-minute videos. That ain't my lane right there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got all the good equipment to make those edits and stuff like that. But I'm doing it way longer than them folks. They blow right past it. But I say, you know what, man, I'm just gonna continue to do me, man. Oh, yeah, look, Frank said he subscribed, got on fishing. And I ain't made a fishing video since. All right, man. Y'all wanna see the supply temp? Yeah, man, we just uncut raw though. 66 degrees. That's probably gonna be the lowest we're gonna get. This downstairs, that's 66. And really, whatever the thermostat says, sure enough, it ain't no. Do we got a filter down here? I think that's the only filter. Above them stairs. Like so I usually, whatever my thermostat is, that's my return temp. This thermostat right by the return. So you're gonna have 66 and 86. That's a good split right there. That 20-degree split. So 66 and 86. Ooh. So I'm just gonna take a picture of this. There we go. Bam. There we go. Now we done up here. Now I can just shut the condenser unit off. Well, before I do that, I better check some amps. Yeah, that's a dirty filter there, man. Y'all know that unit cannot breathe through that there, man. You know what? I gotta take a picture of this filter right here and put it on my Google My Business. So that's business right there, folks. Let me show you how I do it. So I put y'all on game now. That's how the folks find me on Google. So you're gonna take this, see that? I'm gonna take a picture of this, bam. All right, so now I'm gonna go to maps. All right, let's go to maps. I'm gonna type in Washington AC and Heating. There we go, bam. I told you, man, hey, we the #1 in Katy, Texas area with 130 reviews, 4.9 rating, because we had one customer that no matter what I did, we weren't gonna be able to please them. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to photos right here, bam. Go to photos, you see your boy. Google, hey, you can upload videos too on Google My Business. Google like that. So we're gonna go to add photo, bam. Add photo, bam. Put that filter on there, bam. There we go. There we go, right there. We're gonna post it. We could add more, man. I got so many photos, but we good on there. What we wanna add? What we wanna add? What we wanna add? Okay, remember I just told y'all working on a mini split. Let's add those mini splits. We service mini splits too. All right, that's good for now. So it's pending, and Google usually take maybe less than 24 hours, sometimes 15 minutes. All right. I appreciate that Truth Heating in there. Texas. TRU. All right, so I'm gonna get some amps. We'll use a new whip. My compressor right there, we got about 11 amps on that compressor. Go back to my company cam app. Bam. Go. My condenser fan motor. Alright. We can shut that thing out now. It's over with. Sometimes I don't know if I want to kill it at the breaker or the disconnect. Or got some of that inject. The inject, I done put probably about 5 injectors in the system this year. I think I'm 3 out of 5. Some of them still holding up, some of them didn't hold up. All right, so we're gonna do a safety check, voltage. All right, got 0. Got 0 right there. 0 right there. Gonna detonate that cap. All right, make sure that detonated. right here is my common. Then you got 3 prongs, so this yellow right here is gonna be compressor. So gonna put that on microfarad. Got that on microfarad. I've been working that camera so long though, as far as doing YouTube videos. It's kind of natural to me now. True enough, it can slow me down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of like think of camera position. I gotta keep y'all in mind as well, as far as make sure you can see certain things. So 9.3, that's rated for 10. So I gotta take my picture. So check my horn. I've been doing it so long though, I kind of know where to put the camera position, know where to put my meter. So y'all can see. It'll be rock and rolling, man. I know some people like, I don't see how you can do it. I had a guy comment like, hey, you at the customer house, supposed to be focused on their equipment, you're shooting videos. I do this. All right, so that's good. I just want to make sure the 45 by 10 real quick. Yeah. 45 by 10, so that's good. I'm looking at my pictures here. So another thing I just talking about rocking and rolling, man. I do want picture worth 1,000 words. See, when I get these folks what they asking for, when they want pictures and stuff like that, I ain't pouting about it, I just do it. They were like, man, yeah, he doing a good job. He take photos. He got good paperwork. Whenever we ask him to go do something, he go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people be crying, be missing all kind of money. Oh man, they want to take photos and everything. Why they don't trust me or? All right, man. Can I put this on mute? Let me put this on mute, man. EPA might be watching. You know y'all EPA patrol, man. Y'all be out to get WW HVAC. I'm closed door on the EPA head. Yeah, man. We got the nitrogen police and we got the low loft fin patrol. Yeah, man, my hook done came off on my LMG, man. Have to lay him over in here. I got it. Either got to screw it back on. That's the little screw thing coming there. I got to tighten it back up. Y'all know I'm rough on my tools. All right, that's about a wrap right there. All I gotta do is wet the coil up. So this picture worth 1,000 words. That coil look good, just need to be wet. Oh, man, I ain't never seen that. Look, put the hydrant right there in the middle of the 2 windows. It's a new one on me. Yeah, man, I just bought me an ice machine. paid a pretty penny for it, but I'm gonna install it in my garage. I might make a video. I've been wanting one. I had bought one on Amazon one time. Them things trash, man. When they got me a real ice machine. Don't tell my wife. But tired of stopping and getting icy. It's a manitois. You know, them things last forever, man. I used to work on them. And y'all already know it's a write-off, so I ain't tripping. I got it from Baker. Like I said, I got the warranty and all that on there. It was a scratch and dent, so it saved me a lot of money. So where I would have paid retail for it, I had to jump on it. I think some people got this thing like $8,000. And I paid a fraction of the cost. Ain't nothing wrong with it. There's a little dent on the back, that's it. Yeah, folks, if I wasn't going live, I'd have been done with this though. So like I say, live a different beast too when you're recording. You kind of go to not focus, you be focused on other things. Run this thing tight. Loosen this one. There we go. See them skills right there, that take experience right there. You know, to unloosen that one just a little bit to get that screw in there right. I know some of y'all been like, man, forget that. But I know a lot of y'all don't lose. They don't be losing that screw. They can't get it in there. They be like, I run about 100 units missing that screw. They don't want to take the time and adjust their cam to get in there right. They be like, flip that, man. They put that screw in their pocket. All right. Yeah, man, them coils look good, so we're just gonna wet it up a little bit. We're gonna hit them with the old underneath. Oh boy, so he'll be my cameraman. Yeah, man, one day I might need me a cameraman, you never know, man. I might be big time one day. Like I say, you don't ask God like a tree. Learn that from Jim Rohn. You don't ask a tree how long it's gonna grow. The tree gonna grow until. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what God got in store. I ain't gonna limit nothing. I might be a billionaire, trillionaire. I ain't never gonna say I just wanna make such and such amount of money. No, I wanna make as much money as I can. We're gonna put God first at the same time though. We ain't gonna sell our soul. I'll never sell my soul. I'd rather be broke than sell my soul. I'd rather be broke. The devil can't offer me anything. You can keep all that. I don't want none of what you got going on. If I gotta be a trillionaire, but do evil and devilish thing, nah. You can have that. You can have that. We're gonna get it the right way. Yeah, man, we're just gonna wet that coil up a little bit. That's all. It's a little dirty, but it's clean. start. And then with that disconnect like that. That's how somehow I be cleaning them coils anyway. I be tripping. I be watching some texts when they just get started out in the field, and they work for these companies, and they want to do YouTube videos. Off some of these companies on it, some of the companies on it, and they'll tell them, "Nah, man, stop making the video, bro." They be swearing down. They know what they're doing. Cause you work for me, I see you out there doing that. I'm like, nah, bro. You should let my customer know you out here like this. All right, gotta be careful, man, cause I'm wet too. Yeah, man, I say stop making the video, man. That thing right there. I do something about that. It was swinging when I got here. I ain't electricity. Where I get this nozzle from, man, this I love these style hoses right here, but I guess these are new ones Home Depot got. Sometimes, man, you go, it's called a pocket hose, same manufacturer making, but you know, they probably upgraded. They didn't used to come out with their cutoff. It's the same little bullet style nozzle that they've been having. But now they come out with that little cutoff valve like that. I like that. Cause I used to, before they had that, when you turn your water off, it just started shooting, but now I can control it. I can get all my water out of there. But I just keep this one right here. I think this is maybe, I think it's a 50 foot. I want the shorty one. Matter of fact, I was gonna go, they ain't had no 10 foot. 10 foot might be too short though. Come on now. No, don't do me like that. Can't keep my hold. Yeah, I've been wanting a little short one, man, cause a lot of houses got a hose right there by the unit. But this right here perfect though. And I think it might be 25 foot, but I think it's a 50 footer. It looks short. Like I said, it just fit in my little 2-gallon bucket. You know, I ain't never measured how long it is with no water in there. That can't be no, that might be 10 foot right there. So that's all I need. Do these little residential properties. All right, man, we get up out of here. That's it. Finito. All right, man, what's up, chat? What y'all got going on out there? Yeah, man, you got to get one of them put on your work truck, man. I don't care if you do commercial. They good for commercial. Them things last, too. I got one. I got 300 footers, and they all fit in a 5-gallon bucket. And I can down to reach anywhere with that. They'll fit in a 5-gallon bucket, and you know, you got them commercial property, man. You got 300 foot of hose. They finna take up all kind of space in your truck. It's rubber. They hard to maneuver. You know, I just don't like them, man. You gotta roll them up all the time. They put you a scrap or a zip tie on there. Man, you get you a few 100 foot of these little hoses right here. And for the price, them little rubber hoses that we use for commercial, you get 100 foot of that. 100 foot probably gonna cost you about $200, $300 sometime. You know, a good one, good solid one. These right here, man, you finna pay about $50, $60. If they tear up on you in a year, just go get another one. That's how I do it. But even these, I don't poke no holes in nothing in them. The only thing you gotta watch out for sometimes when you do put them together, let me show you. When you put them together, especially, but even on this one, now they done upgraded now. This piece right here on a thread, I took my other one out of my truck. It's in my garage. I better put it back on there, I'm gonna need it. I'll show you. But my other one, them 100 footers, this right here is rubber. And a lot of time when you connect them together or something like that, you ain't gonna be, it'd be hard to get back off. They can see these right here, and they done upgraded these now, so now it's easy to take this stuff on and off. All this stuff used to be rubber. But I guess they got too many complaints about that. They done fixed that. But I ain't never, these things here don't puncture or nothing like that. I ain't never had a problem with now one on puncturing. You know, you kind of want to be careful how you moving, but man, you get your 300 foot of hole, man, you can reach across any property pretty much. All right. Like I say, man, I got a 12.5 ton unit I got to do some work on. So I went and got some extra bottles of nitrogen. And then, I don't know if I would tell you, when I bought that, you can see, man, so I took the recovery tank, them new recovery cylinder right there from Baker, man. I took my old ones. That cash out, I got nitrogen. That's all I did. I got nitrogen. I think y'all seen on one of my videos that compressor change out, one of my oxygen ran low, so I got an oxygen in the acetylene. And I got 2 bottles of nitrogen. You see, brand new. Dude run me up in them 2 recovery tanks. Dude ran me up. It was $500. I say, man, hey, it was $497. I say, hey, man. How 2 recovery tanks, 3 nitrogen, and oxygen acetylene, $500? Oh, you're gonna get some credit back for your recovery tanks. I had one with 22 in there, and I had one with 410. Yeah, you're gonna get credit back. So anyway, they ended up crediting me back like $250, but still, man, I like probably like $70 a piece just to exchange the thing, get a new tank, man. And the EPA wondering why folks letting it loose. I'm like, man, all right. And that's what customers don't understand, man. They just look at. I took the invoice out, I think. I'll show you the invoice. I took it out though. I took it out. I know I took it out. Cause I put it in my what's it called? Yeah, I took it out. See, that's what customers don't understand though, man. Little stuff like that. And they want a free service charge. I know I took it out. But little stuff like this, they don't see. Like this nitrogen and stuff like that expensive, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's why they changed. That's why you gotta have that A2L refrigerant, folks. Cause folks, they charging so much just for a clean recovery tank, and they wonder why people in the backyard letting it loose and putting a vacuum on their tanks, tearing up the ozone. All right, folks, let me get a little H2M. I'm lock up this property here. Man, shout out to my subscribers, man. Oh, well, I don't know if they're subscriber or not, but shout out to all my subscribers, man. I appreciate it. Everybody leave a comment, because somebody told me in the comments maybe about 2 months ago, start keeping some of these in my cooler, man. So I went to Costco, man, bought me about 40 of them. You know what I'm saying? I keep my cooler with this. Like I said, I bought an ice machine now. I'm gonna always have ice, but we gotta be safe out here, man. Yeah, somebody told me, man, keep your protein shake. You know, sometimes we be in between, you know, sometimes you running them calls. You be like, man, I'm finna go to lunch. Well, let me go ahead and take this next call real quick, and then I'm gonna go to lunch. Then you be at that call another 2 hours, because you thought it was gonna be a cap and go. So shout out to whoever. I heed y'all advice, man. I take y'all advice. Like I say, I ain't trying to be no better technician. But y'all leave comments like put some protein juices in your cooler. I appreciate that. Rockman say lock up. Yeah, you gotta lock up. Oh yeah, big dog. I know you say pickle juice save you. Yeah, I might have to try that too. You left a comment on some videos a while back. I think last week you said that pickle juice worked. That's old school right there though. I've been knowing about that way back in the gap in the 90s. What's up, Matt Crab? Y'all go subscribe to Matt Crab videos. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, man, just got through wrapping up, man. The inspection. Matt Crab shouted you out one of my last videos, man. You know, you gave me the what's called. I don't know if you was able to catch that video, but I was using my compressor cool down, man. This is a lifesaver right here, man. I appreciate it, man. I think you probably gave me this thing probably about 3 years ago. Yeah, man, it's a lifesaver. But I was using it to cool down the compressor. I had open wine and never opened back up. But I was using it to cool down my recovery tank too. Man, look how strong that mag is, man. I'm gonna pull me inside the truck. Yeah, man, that thing there's something serious, boy. I keep it right there, man. I appreciate that, man. Hey, y'all be looking out for me though, man. I appreciate it. Everybody, man, be looking out for me. Yes, sir. My crowd say better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Yes, sir. You know, that's why I keep that little snub nose on me, too. You know I got to keep that snub nose on me, man. At all times. You know what I'm saying? It's in here somewhere. That's why I got that tube bucket, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna catch me slipping. You know what I'm saying? I might pull out that little snub nose on them, folks. Keep playing with me. Bam! Keep it on me at all times, folks. Trust me. Little snub nose. I left a comment. I was telling somebody about that snub nose, man. Hey, he said he was troubleshooting. He was troubleshooting the unit. They had a bad capacitor. Replace the capacitor and find out the unit ain't had no refrigerant in it. That's why I say it's good sometimes, man. Go ahead and just check them pressures. You're gonna have some super techs leaving comments like, man, why technicians checking refrigerant pressures first? Man, sometimes just go ahead and see if you got some pressure in that system, man. I'm talking about with the unit off. Unit ain't running. Cause you'll be trying to chase a short for hours. Find the short and kind of find out you ain't got no refrigerant in the system. All right, folks, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up, man. I see 72 people out here. Hey, y'all enjoy your weekend. If you're working, don't work too hard. Get out there and enjoy your family. But get that money. I'm gonna go lock up. Like I said, I appreciate everybody. I sure appreciate them super chats. I ain't big time. Hey, I ain't big time, man. I'm trying to read all y'all comments. I ain't big time. I'm gonna be big time in one day. I'm gonna be like, hey, I ain't reading nobody. On the comments, I'm reading the super chat. On the comments, I'm reading the super chat. Hey, but all my super chats, man, I appreciate it. And they ain't had no question or nothing. They just say, man, I appreciate the content, man. So, hey, I appreciate y'all too, though. Oh yeah, I don't want to forget that filter there. All right, so I'm gonna leave this thermostat at about 78. I'm gonna lock up. I got another inspection, but it's the guy. He just buying the house. I say, man, let me go ahead and maintenance your unit for you. No, I didn't want you to do inspection. That shit. How much for inspection? I told him I'd do a maintenance for $225. Clean the coil for him. No, I didn't want inspection. How much you charge for inspection? So you don't want me to clean it up or nothing, you just want me to inspect it. Man, look at that dirty fan. Man, shout out 95 Caprice for that super chat. He say, man, I didn't want you to do inspection. Shout out to Mike Crowd with the $50 super chat. Man, y'all finna mess around, man, and y'all finna mess around and buy my transfer pump. Hey, Matt Crowd, appreciate it, man. Hey, you know, I've been looking for a transfer pump, man. I finally got one, man. D-Walk just came out with one, and I just ordered it. It's gonna be here Tuesday. I gotta have it, man. So I appreciate it, man. All this, y'all definitely gonna help me pay for that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, it look like it's nice though, man, because I promise you, man, I almost was about to go and sell my soul and give me a Milwaukee transfer pump, man. I was about a week away, man, because I had this property whoop my tail, man, as far as up and down stairs, man, with my little D-Walk vacuum, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I said, man, I gotta give me a transfer pump, man, and I seen in Milwaukee that I think they wanted like $270 for it at the Home Depot. I said, I just can't do it, man. Let me go, cause Home Depot don't sell the D-Walk transfer pump. I was looking online, I found where Ace Hardware, I think it's Aces or Ace Hardware, somewhere I ordered it from. They got the transfer pump. Now I think D-Walk may have it on their site, but somebody was trying to sell it for like $500, man. I was like, what? But anyway, man, I bought it for like $275. It should be here Tuesday. I'm excited for it because I can use my batteries. I ain't gotta, buy no Milwaukee batteries. Man, that filter there's something serious. Look at that filter, man. They put it in their garbage can. Yep, right there. Take that too. All right, HVAC people, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna head on to the next one, man. Y'all be safe out there. Yep, I think an Ace Hardware or Aces or something like that. But when I get it, man, I might do a review on it. All right, HVAC people.